reception. I hope you're all well. You've had time to learn your address, which is going to be really tricky, so you can spend a bit longer doing that as well. And you've had time to think about the important jobs that firefighters and police officers do. Now today we're learning about some other people who help us, but these people might not be people you've heard of before or have thought about before, which is okay because we're going to learn all about them today. So our book today, our non-fiction book, remember, which is all about facts and not stories, is about lifeboat crew. Lifeboat crew. Lifeboat crew. Have a look at the picture. They are in the water. It looks like the sea. They have special types of clothes on, helmets on. They're driving a boat and it's called the lifeboat crew. Remember, we're talking about people who help us. So I'd like you to take a minute now to think about what you think lifeboat crew might do. I'll give you a minute. I'm sure you had some fantastic ideas. We've had a look at the illustration, so the picture on the front, and we've read the title, Lifeboat Crew. Now we're going to read our book to find out what lifeboat crews actually do. Call the lifeboat. A lifeboat slides down a ramp into the water. The volunteer crew are going to help people in trouble at sea. So that means the people are not being paid to help. They are just helping to be really kind. So, lifeboat crew help to save people in an emergency. They find and rescue people in difficulty in the water. So it's still emergencies like we've talked about in the firefighters book and the police officer book. But these are emergencies that happen at sea. What lifeboat crew do? Lifeboats are ready for action 24 hours a day. That means all day. They help people at sea, on rivers, lakes and during floods. Also, it's not just at sea, that's interesting. Lifeboat crew must be able to work in all weather conditions. They must be able to work in the dark and in storms. All crew are trained in first aid, just like our police officers and our firefighters. Have a look at that picture of the stormy sea. I'm going to tell you a secret now. I'm so scared of the sea, so I think these people are so brave going out and helping people because that looks really scary to me. At the station. Most lifeboat stations are on the coast, which means on the edge of England, so they're right by the sea. Some have slipways. This means that the lifeboat can be launched quickly. So the slipway is the ramp that goes down. So the boat can just go down the slipway into the sea or the water. Coast guards keep an eye on all activity in British coastal waters. When there is an emergency at sea, the Coast Guard officer calls the lifeboat station. The lifeboat is ready and waiting, so they're always ready to go. Emergency call. Most lifeboat crew are volunteers, so they're people that don't get paid. They just do it to be really kind. They have other jobs. They never know when they will get a call for help. When a call comes, the crew rush to the lifeboat station. They get dressed and gather equipment. So they might be at their other jobs and they get a phone call to say that they are needed to help out in the sea or in the river or in the flood. Lifeboat kit. Lifeboat crew wear special clothing to keep them warm and dry. They also wear boots and a safety helmet. One of the most important pieces of kit is a life jacket. It keeps the crew member afloat in the water. Lifeboats. Lifeboats must be fast to reach people quickly. They are also strong. Some can flip themselves up again if they capsize. So capsize is when they flip into the water. Ooh. But because they're so clever, these boats, they can flip themselves up again the right way. Smaller inflatable lifeboats, so lifeboats that are blown up, operate near the shore or in rivers. They rescue people from the water. Bigger lifeboats go further out to sea. Saving lives. Many lifeboats have to help the crew spot people in the water. Lifeboats can pull other boats to safety if they are damaged. Lifeboats carry medical equipment. The crew look after injured people. They give first aid until other medical help arrives. How amazing is that? They do so many amazing things to help people. Lifeguards. Lifeguards and lifeboat crews often work together. Lifeguards patrol many beaches. They rescue swimmers who need help. Now, I've got another secret now. When I was a little bit younger, I was a lifeguard, but I was a lifeguard in the pools. So a pool, not at the sea. And I don't think I could be a lifeguard at the sea. I think I'd find it way too scary. But these lifeguards help the lifeboats and the crews to get help for other people. So they're really amazing and brave people as well. Lifeguards use small boats and jet skis to rescue people. They carry rescue tubes, ropes and life jackets. If more help is needed, the lifeguards call the lifeboat station. So sometimes when people are in trouble at sea, the lifeguards can go out and help them, but if they need some more help, they call the lifeboat station. Teaching the public. Lifeboat crew and lifeguards sometimes visit schools. They talk to children about their jobs and explain how people can stay safe in the water. You can visit many lifeboat stations. The lifeboat crew will show you the lifeboat. They will tell you about the equipment and the special clothing. So the equipment are the things that they use to help them do their job. So we've got some tips for staying safe from the lifeboat crew. Only swim at beaches with lifeguards. So if you're going to swim at the beach and you can't see a lifeguard, it's probably not a good idea and not very safe. Never go in the water if the red flag is up. A red flag means danger. A red and yellow flag tells you that a beach is safe. Never go into the water on your own, so always go in with a grown-up. If you need help, raise your hands and shout. If you see someone in trouble, call 999 and ask for the Coast Guard. So we call 999 for the police officers, for the firefighters and for the lifeboat crew. It's a really important number to remember. So try and lock 999 in your head. Okay, well done. So we've learned all about lifeboat crew today. Now your challenge is to draw a picture of the lifeboat crew and think about all the important things they do. Maybe you can label your picture with different words to show the different types of jobs they do. So they can save people, can't they, that are drowning or in trouble. And you can label the equipment and the boats and all the different things that we've talked about in this book. If you'd like to send your pictures in to our email address or Twitter, that'd be amazing. We'd really love that. See you tomorrow when we're going to talk about some more people who help us. I hope you're enjoying learning about all these different people, and remember to be really thankful for them for keeping us safe. Hope you stay safe, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning. Bye everyone.